Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Converted Podcast, the podcast about the guild on Airy Peak Convert to Raid. With you as always is Salmisis the Shaman, Belshnickle the Priest, and Navox the Warrior. It's about to get real. Hey guys, welcome to episode 55 of the Converted Podcast, the podcast for your World of Warcraft guild, Convert to Raid on Airy Peak, US. Today is April 13, and we want to thank you guys for tuning into our show this evening. I am Belshnickle, back in the saddle with my main man, Navox. Navox, how you doing tonight, dude? How you feeling, baby? Wow, Tickle Fest. I hadn't heard that one. You know what's funny? There was no tickling, man. I was kind of disappointed. I was waiting for a little tickle action, but it just never happened. So, but we had a good time, man. We had a really good time. Listen, actually, I want to get into that, man, but they're saying in the chat room that you're muted, which is not good because this could be a one-man show, but it'd just kind of be kind of awkward with just only half of the conversation
No,
being
you
heard.
know what? I am muted. I am muted. I
Yeah.
muted myself for the intro. So
Yeah.
we are going to edit all that out, and we're going to go again. And in this episode, we've got Guildies, Deadgreed, and Murdertramp. Nate and Turrets are here with the guild updates, your converted shoutouts, and Sal is sick. So, Bell, how's it been going, man?
Dude, it has been going really good, man. It's been kind of a whirlwind month. I haven't been on the show for a month, dude, and it's way too long, man. I miss you guys. I miss you guys. The last couple weeks, man, I was out in California. I was out in LA. We had the BelshCon thing to start out, which was kind of fun. A little bit of a meetup action. We met at the Hard Rock there at Universal, and it was a
Nice.
blast, man. It was a good time. We just ate and just kind of hung out. Dev was there, Karm was there, Jerry, Mega, Thule, Ashanka, and Hawkeye. So we had a good time, man. We just ate a bunch of food and just relaxed a little bit. Been playing a ton of heroes. I had my laptop with me out there, and the only Blizzard game that I have on there that I actually play is Heroes. So I got to level 40 and then been doing a little team league and a little Heroes league and stuff like that. So that's been kind of fun. But it's been hectic, man. It's been kind of busy. It's been a busy couple weeks, but it's good to be back, man. It's good to be back here with you guys in the community and hanging out.
Now I've got that picture you sent. Should we throw that up there or do
Yeah,
that
throw
towards the
picture on
end?
there. Yeah, throw it on there if you want.
All right.
So people can see it, see who was there. There was someone else there, man. There was a friend of Ashanka, and I do not remember his name for anything. He was the coolest guy. He was really nice. And then we had Thule, who came all the way from, I believe it was Norway.
Yeah,
to
we were
hang
talking
out.
about that. That was like
Yeah,
11 hours on a flight.
Yeah,
Right?
dude, that dude's hardcore, man. But he's a great guy. Of course, Dev was there, Little Nug, and Karm, the sister, and Mega and stuff. It was fun, man. It was a good time to hang out. It was too bad we couldn't get together a little bit more, but you know how it is during the week. Everyone's busy,
Yeah.
and gets running around doing their thing. The reason why I was out there, which I hadn't really shared before, is I was checking out this school. It's called the Groundlings, and the Groundlings. I did a workshop there. It was a 2-week workshop, and that school is basically like an improv sketch comedy school. And
Really?
it's kind of the sketch comedy portion is kind of what you would see like on SNL.
Okay.
And the improv part is just kind of just improvisational comedy. And I was doing a workshop there, and that school it's pretty famous. It's where like Jimmy Fallon came from, Will
Oh, that's
Ferrell,
really
Melissa
cool, man.
McCarthy. A lot of people from SNL kind of came from the school. So I was doing the workshop, and I wanted to audition to see if I can get in before I left. And I did audition on my second to last day, and I did get accepted. So at some point, I'm gonna go out there and start that program. You don't have to do it all consecutive, So at some point I'm gonna go out there and try to get into that and start that. But I was accepted, man. Yeah, I auditioned and I got in.
Congratulations. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
thanks, dude.
So
Thanks.
you had to go out there and in front of a camera and do something, or was it?
No, like the way this is set up, right, is they have some workshops, which
Okay.
you don't need an audition to do a workshop. You basically can just show up and do that. And it was a 2-week workshop. We met 3 times a week. And basically, you're in there with about 12 different people, and you're doing different, just kind of learning how to do improv. There's a lot to it. It isn't just go up there and just be funny. It's just kind of like playing off each other and different games and stuff like that. And then you don't have. I wanted to audition, but I wanted to do the workshop, so I kind of knew what they were expecting, what they were looking for. So I kind of wanted to go through at least half of the workshop before I auditioned, but I wanted to audition before I came back because it has to be done live in LA.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I did it. Yeah, I did it on the 2 days before I left. I felt that I was ready. I went there with a friend of mine. We both auditioned and we both got in. So it's good for a year. So I don't know exactly when I'm going to go out there and do that, but that is going to happen. I'm going to go out there and get that going and see where that goes, man. Because it's fun, man. I've had so much fun doing that. It was a blast. So that's the reason I was out in California. Obviously, Belshcon was an awesome byproduct of that, but that's kind of why I was out there. But yeah, man. So I just been busy running around doing that, but it feels good to be home. You know?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
nice
good to have you back.
You know, and you know, for all you gamers out there, man, it felt good to have my big monitor back, man. I was playing Heroes on my little 13-inch, man, on low graphics, and I fired that game up here, man, on with my video card, and it looked amazing, dude. It felt good to be back on the beast. So that's pretty much it, man. What have you been up to, man? We haven't talked, bro.
I know.
I know.
I'll just basically doing the rain thing. We're still trying to take out what do you call him? The mythic pet boss in Blackrock Foundry.
Okay.
But we got hit with the dreaded attendance boss thing last week, so we actually didn't raid our normal. We went in there Tuesday, cleared it out. Blackhand killed heroic Blackhand again. That fight's still really hard. Guys, I don't know how many people are out there still working on this, but that fight is still really, really challenging. And that took us a better part of. We thought we were going to go in there clear on Tuesday and then start working on Beast Lord, and that didn't happen until Wednesday. And then Wednesday, where the attendance was just like, guys, you got to show up to raid. Come on.
What do you think? Is it just kind of like a coincidence, or people getting kind of burnt out, or what?
No. I think this was a fluke. This past week, I think it was a fluke, and we had a couple of our main deeps out, and this week I think we're going to do a little bit better. We'll see. But we are actually we are looking for some healers. We are looking for some DPS, things like that. So, and we were raiding Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So, yeah, guys, if you're interested in a Mythic raid team, let us know. People have to show up. Yeah. But other than that, but what did happen, a couple weeks ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago, Rex actually picked me up and it was like, hey, you want to come help me out? So I went in with the For the Win raid team and helped them down Flamebender. So that was
that's an awesome team I hear, man.
Yeah. They're all asking where you were. I was like,
dude, I'm going to get back into the raiding scene. You heard it here right now. I have not raided consistently in a long time, and this week I want to get back in there after I get my BlizzCon ticket.
And, that's this week.
Yeah, it's Wednesday. Yeah. We gotta talk about that later. But I need to get back in the raiding scene, man. I'm losing some cred. I'm losing my WoW cred. It's not good, man.
Yeah, guys, you gotta make sure your raid leads know that. I think it's Wednesday. I think they go on sale Wednesday, and I think they go on sale right at the time that we actually start our raid. So I think it's like 8:30 p.m., 8:30 or 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So, let your raid team know that, hey, I'm gonna go buy BlizzCon tickets. Just don't go AFK. Because I could just see people pulling bosses, and everybody's like, oh, I'm not paying attention. I'm buying BlizzCon tickets, and then everybody gets mad.
Yeah, just take a 15. Just
take a 15. But other than that, I've been playing Skyrim again. I've been playing Skyrim. Okay. I love Skyrim. Been playing that. And I've been also playing the heck out of my Xbox One. Playing a lot of Forza 2. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah.
It's good to see you branching out a little bit, man. No Heroes love, though, man. We're trying to get you into the Heroes, man, and it's like...
Oh, man, I would love to get in on some of the... I'd love to get in on some of that action you guys got going on, because you guys have a team going. I'm reading the group meet chat where you guys have like 3 different... You guys all pick 3 different tunes that you play, and then I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, they got something seriously going over there with your you guys raid in Heroes like we raid in WoW. It's like
it's fun, man. That game is awesome. Listen, I got a correction to make real quick too. Thule is not from Norway. He is from Sweden. I want to make sure that's out there, man, guys. This guy is awesome. Hopefully he plans on being at BlizzCon as well. So he is from Sweden, not Norway. So. But that's awesome how he came out to Cali for that, man. That was sweet.
That is awesome. So, you know what? I think we should bring in our guests here. Why don't we start? We got 2 guests this evening. We got Murdertramp and Deadgreed. So, why don't we bring Murdertramp on first here?
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Let's see. Let's see if he's ready. Yeah, so... Yeah, chat room, sorry about the beginning there. I muted myself because we were trying to get the music all set up. Hey, Murdertramp, you good?
Far as I know.
Hey, what's up, bud? You're all ready now.
Yeah, dude. What's going on, my man?
Not a whole lot.
I got him set up. Hang on 1 sec. Bam, there we go.
They're just fixing your setup, dude. It's good to see you, man. Thanks for coming on the show. We're fired up tonight, man. We're feeling good, man. So we're gonna learn tonight about the Murdertramp, man. You're gonna tell us all about him.
It's murder.
No one's gonna leave you tonight not knowing the real deal about the Murdertramp. So lay it on me, man. What's the deal, man? How'd you get over to convert to raid?
Let's see. I came over January last year on my mage. Why so serious? Took me a while to bring my paladin over because I was already on a different raid team.
Mm-hmm.
And then I stayed quiet, stayed in the background, got my bearings, and started picking and choosing a couple raid teams. And I actually raided with Belsh in Orcbusters and Siege for a while.
Okay, yep.
And yeah, I've since brought my DK over. I have 11 tunes in CTR now, I think.
Holy cow! Okay. Now, so you weren't going by Murdertramp back then on Orcbusters, were you?
Yep.
Okay, because your name, the name that you go under Skype looks familiar too. Do you have any tunes that go by that?
No, the name's too long for a tune name, sadly.
Okay.
Twitter, that's my Twitter handle, all that fun stuff.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking about it, because I know I've seen it before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I actually do recognize Why So Serious. I think everybody does. That's...
I really pop in and make sarcastic comments. I farmed that white primal raptor out at the Isle of Giants. And I had so many pets, I just started giving them away. Just random trivia, that kind of thing.
Awesome. So, you know what? Tell us about yourself. What do you do in real life?
My job deals with a lot of public stuff, and it's annoying.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But, pay the bills.
Annoying as in people are annoying, or annoying as in, like, paperwork is annoying, or what? Everything's annoying?
Everything's annoying.
Mine is. But, you have to deal with people, and sadly, I'm in an area where people aren't always that bright.
Yeah.
But,
it's always
like you said, man, it pays the bills, baby.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you got to mail those checks,
Oh, yeah. And I requested Wednesday off because I can't request certain times of the day off. My schedule fluctuates morning, night. So I've got 4 computers sitting here waiting to hit F5.
Oh, the BlizzCon hype. Here we go.
Now, have you been to BlizzCon? Did you go last year or the year before?
No, I haven't been. I've done the virtual ticket both years.
So we're going to get to meet you this year, man.
Oh, I'm going out there. I've got my plane ticket already. I've got my hotel reservation already taken care of.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Now, has anybody talked to you about the process, like getting the ticket? Or has anybody given you any tips and tricks or what?
No, I was in line last year. My internet cut out on me.
Oh, so you wanted to go last year and didn't go?
I was going to go last year. The internet.
Oh, dude. That's terrible, man. Nice
little hiccup, and by the time I got back, it was sold out.
Oh, jeez.
That's terrible, man. If you don't get a ticket this year, for anybody listening who doesn't get a ticket, man, just get on Twitter and stuff, because even up until the last couple of days, there was people trying to get rid of the tickets. You know what I mean? So stay active in the guild and guild chat and Twitter, and because with the guild this big, man, everybody should be able to go that wants to go. There's a lot of tickets that are purchased on that day by this guild.
Yeah, my current plan is to buy 2 or 3. That way I can help somebody else out if needed.
Oh, nice. Yep. Okay,
nice.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool. So tell us a little bit about your WoW history. How long have you been playing WoW?
I started, Black Temple, I think, had just come out, or some WoW had just come out somewhere around there. I know you're going to hate me for it, but I started as Horde.
No, I don't hate you, bro. I started Horde too.
No, I started Horde too.
Most of my tunes are still technically Horde, but I don't play them nearly as often now.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't really do a whole lot of raiding Burning Crusade. I was mostly PvP at the time.
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, and then when Wrath hit, that's when I started raiding and pretty much collecting everything I could in game on my Paladin.
Now you said you started Horde and you started on a PvP server.
Yep, I started on Mal'Ganis because that's where my real life.
Okay.
I was on Skull Crusher. That's what I was like. I liked my PvP server.
Sadly, schedules didn't match up a lot, so I was like, well, I'm kind of done here. Jumped to another server because I had a friend on that server.
Right.
And they stopped playing, I guess. And then I was like, well, fine. Kept going, and by the end of Wrath, I had 10 80s. By the end of Cat,
wow.
I had, was it 10 or 11 85? It was 10 85s. Yeah, basically by the end of the expansion, I have every class at max level.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Wow.
That's the same.
Yeah. I get bored with, like, whatever the max level content is. I was like, oh, I'm going to go level this one and get to the max level again.
You know what's funny about, like, when I'm listening to your story too about like how you went from one, you know, server to another one, it's almost like all of us in the guild have like our own story of like how we just didn't have a home. You know, we were walking in the streets naked, cold, and afraid until finally this guild came along and gave us all a place to be. You know, it's weird, you know, but I mean, yeah, you're just bouncing from guild to guild to server to server, trying to find a nice place to play with some adults and some good people.
Bouncing all that much. It was whenever there was no other option when I went to somewhere else.
Yeah, yeah.
So
now you collect stuff. I heard you talking about collecting. Like, what's the deal? Like, you gotta inform me. I don't even know what's going on here.
I think I'm up to 306 mounts.
Dude.
Wow.
Well, that's both Horde and Alliance, so some of them don't always. 800 and something unique battle pets, I think. I'm missing like 15, I think, at this point.
Okay. Okay.
I have, with the exception of level 60 Next Ramus, every Paladin set, tier set.
Wow. That's awesome, man.
Jeez, man.
If it's in game and I can get it, one of my tunes wants it.
Your slash played has got to be insane.
I looked on my Paladin last week, and yeah, it's up there.
Wow, man.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh my god. The only legendary right now I don't have, other than the ring, are the rogue daggers.
Oh, yeah.
And that's because I'm horrible at rogue. So I can't go any solo Dragon Soul just yet.
So who are you raiding with right now, man? What are you doing mostly in game right now?
My Paladin is raiding with Asparagus Initiative.
Okay.
I'm actually sitting out right now. My Mage is raiding with a group called Ghost Brigade. They're later in the week. So I've got that. My DK I'll pug every now and then, but in terms of what I'm doing in game, right now it's pretty much garrisons or raid or logging off.
Now, and you've got a lot of characters too. Does the garrison start feeling like chores now at this point? Because I mean,
at this point, I am doing the follower missions and logging to the next character.
Yeah.
I've got 5 level 3 garrisons right now, and about 4 or 5 more level 2 garrisons.
Wow. Okay.
Over my account.
Now I gotta ask you, man. With all this time you're putting into WoW, do you play in any of the other Blizzard games? You doing any Heroes, Diablo, Hearthstone?
I just picked up Diablo again because it's the only way I'm going to be able to get a Corrupted Ashbringer. So I power leveled a Barbarian because I knew that class the best. And got to 70 yesterday thanks to a guildie.
Nice, nice.
Awesome.
In terms of heroes, I got a Abathur love right here.
Okay, okay.
I've got the master skin for Abathur.
Oh, dude, okay, because Abathur's tricky, man. Like, I think the world needs more Abathurs, man. We need more Abathur players.
Every time I go in and I see Abathurs on the opposing team, I go inside because I'm thinking he's either going to be really amazing or we're going to steamroll this group. And we generally steamroll because he.
Yeah, I've tried one game with him, and I've never touched him since.
Yeah, he takes some getting used to, but if you play him just right and you don't get picked off, because I can't even call him a glass cannon. He's just kind of glass.
Yeah.
But his other abilities is what makes him useful.
Right. He can definitely sway. You know, he can sway a fight for sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'll little not mind control, but whatever that ability is called, symbiote, I think. Anything, I'll just jump around nonstop the entire.
Yeah, it's all over the place. You'll be running around. All of a sudden, this thing appears above your head. You're like, oh, sweet, I got backup.
Yep.
Abathur's not the one that. Well, that's not the guy who transforms into the jet, is it? That's not the one that. What's that?
That's Tassadar.
Oh, that's Tassadar. Okay, all right.
Abathur's the guy who kind of like he's got the little short arms and he kind of like sloths around, and then he can go above your head as this little thing, and he can shield you or do some damage, and then he can go bounce to someone else. He can kind of bounce to the other heroes, so you don't actually see him running around in his Abathur form. He kind of stays back.
Okay.
Not if the guy playing him smart. If you stays hidden.
Yeah.
But in my case, I'm out in the front lines, in the bushes or in the wherever I can stay stealth, and just pushing the lanes as much as I can until I'm getting close to being seen. Then I'll just hurry up and retreat.
Yeah, you got to get in. We got to get you in that group meet channel, man. That we're always in there talking about stuff.
Yep.
You know, it's how we're gonna play and stuff.
For Overwatch, in case you haven't noticed.
Oh, that's the Overwatch thing.
This is my Reaper shirt. Yep.
Oh, nice.
That game, we played that game at BlizzCon last year, man. I can't even begin to tell you how sweet that game is. Like, that's the most frustrating thing, because the games, when you play them at BlizzCon, they feel ready. You're like, yeah, this game's ready to be played. You know what I mean? And then it's like 2 years later you get to play it, but it's like that's how Heroes felt when they first played it. It just felt ready. Like the game felt amazing. It was so smooth and it was just so fun. Yeah, I hope they tell us some big stuff this year. Maybe give everybody who goes to BlizzCon a beta key. I don't know. I'm being a little greedy, but that'd be fantastic.
I keep hinting at I'll tweet play Overwatch every now and then. I'm like, hey, here's a cool idea, and then I'll PS it. If I can get a beta key or an alpha key, that'd be awesome. I did the same thing with Heroes, and finally they were like, just give them a key,
give them a key, shut this kid up already, will you? Now there's keys everywhere, man. Like if you guys are listening to this show and you don't have a key, you need to come in the chat room. We got keys to give away. I think I got 2 or 3 extra keys on my phone that I can give away. So we got tons of keys. If you're not playing Heroes, that ends tonight.
They come into my email, but I can give them away. I haven't got them yet.
So you do any console gaming at all, or are you just strictly a PC guy?
I haven't really kept up on console. Honestly, the last game I played on a console, mind you, wasn't when it was current. I just recently went through it again. Final Fantasy 8, 7, and 9.
Okay.
Those 3. Beyond that, honestly, I play PC more often than anything. I have the console, so I'm like, oh, that's good.
Yeah.
There's a few games I'm like, I want to play. I don't have the money for the console and the game and all the things I want to do. So.
And you'll just keep going back to playing WoW anyway. No matter what console you have, you just keep going back to play WoW and the Blizzard games.
It'd be nice for a break so I can.
Yeah.
Blizzard wants your soul, man. They've covered like every possible genre of game at this point. You know, but so, we're all in it, man.
So, Murder, you got any shout-outs you'd like to give to anybody?
Asparagus Initiative. We downed Heroic Blackhand for our 3rd kill this week.
Nice.
Nice.
Just before you guys called me. I gotta give a shout out to Ghost Brigade for hauling my mage around. Who, sadly, I have to play Arcane more often than not. But I'm working on that 4-piece, though. I'll get there.
Good deal.
And shout out to anyone trying to go to BlizzCon. If I don't
Dude,
get in,
you are going.
Yeah, if I don't get a ticket, I want one of yours.
Yeah, that's it, man. You heard it here on the Converted, man. We're getting this guy to BlizzCon, man. No matter what. You're gonna have like 30 people calling you. Hey, I got an extra ticket.
Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try to get 2, 3. If I can swing at 4, I think that's the maximum you can buy. If you do get 4, try to unload them as soon as possible. The sooner the better. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to get stuck with tickets either. That's not good. I mean, in a guild this big, there's probably be somebody who didn't get one. But good stuff.
All right, bud. Well, thanks for coming on the show this evening.
Yep, thanks for having me.
And keep kicking some butt in game, man.
Where are you at on Twitter, man? Where can people find you if they want to get a hold of you?
For Twitter, I am at Draven Dresden. Other than that, I have my own podcast that I do every Friday night. We call it Epic Fail because that's what everyone expected us to do.
So wait, what's this all about?
Wait. That wasn't even. Hey, hang on a minute. Yeah, we're not.
Your show, dude? Come on.
Tell us about that show.
Basically, we'll cover anything Blizzard related with the news. Put our own personal stories in, and we'll make fun of mech mages and Hearthstone and stuff like. I mean, whatever. And there's a running gag at this point for me and Ashbringer and stuff like that.
Speaking of news, did you go see all the new 6.2 patch notes out there?
No, we killed Blackhand, and I showed up here.
Okay, so I just posted a link out there. Alessander in chat actually sent us a heads up, but there's the link to the actual official post to the 6.2 patch notes for the PTR. So a lot of good things coming our way. So there you go. There's some stuff for your podcast this weekend.
Some light reading to do this week.
Some light reading. There you go. Effective toilet time.
Yep.
All right, bud. Well, thanks for coming on the show this evening.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Thanks. We appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, take care.
You too.
Take it easy, man.
Yep. Have a good one.
You too. Yes.
All right.
Good dude, man.
Awesome. Yeah,
Dude, that guy has a lot of tunes, man.
Yeah, and right towards the end, I was like, wait a minute, we had a podcast to talk about too?
Yeah,
wait, by the way, I've got a podcast. So gotta let us know these things. All right, so you know what? We got Deadgreed up next. Let's get him on here. Let's see here.
Deadgreed action, man.
Look at that. Look at that. With the saw. What is that? I think that's a saw he's got there.
Oh man, that's like a sniper rifle or something.
No. I think that's a light machine gun. That looks like
it's a little blurry.
No, it's a light machine gun. That's what I think we carry that around in Call of Duty. Cut stuff in half with that stuff. Deadgreed, let's go.
And Deadgreed.
Hey, Deadgreed. What's up, bud?
What's up, brother?
Yo, if you're in this guild and you don't know Deadgreed, or you've never heard the name Deadgreed, you are not paying attention, man. This dude has been all up in it, man, since the very beginning. He's like mage, genius, incarnate, baby. Dude, I'm fired up tonight, man. Deadgreed, finally on the show, dude. I'm feeling good, man. How you feeling tonight, dude?
What's up? It's your man, Deadgreed.
yes, man. I love this dude, man. Yo, so Deadgreed, man, lay it on us, man. We've heard about you, man. Everyone's talked about you. So what's up, man? How you feeling tonight, man? How you feeling?
I'm so honored that y'all had me on. I love your show. I have seen every episode.
I know.
Except for one episode. I missed one episode. And I got to give you a little background story on that. What happened was, well, I went to work, and I was at work, and then I was like, oh, it's Monday, they converted.
I know where this is
Well, it didn't
going.
load. I'll try Tuesday, and it didn't load.
Here we go.
And I'll try Wednesday, it didn't load.
Here we
and
go.
I tried all week at work, and it didn't load.
Here we go. Here we go.
And then, you know what happened? I got home, and I tried to load it all week at home, and I'm like, man, this thing's got to work. I'm at home. I got good signal. What's the deal?
Isn't that frustrating, man? You must have been frustrated.
And then, guess what happened? Yeah, somebody deleted the show instead of posting
It never happened.
The show never happened.
Oh, man.
You're imagining
that's terrible.
things.
I can't imagine who would be responsible for something like that. Their name must rhyme with Spamox.
So we've got Nate up next, and
That's so messed up, brother. Come on now.
That's messed up. Yo, you can't do dead like that. You can't do dead like
no,
that.
man, especially when he joins us every single time we are on. I see him in the chat room. He's participating all the time. And we've actually had your podcast. It's Dalaran Brilliance on the show, and we've had your raid team on the show, and basically,
or if you're a mage or you know a mage, game, you gotta listen to Dalaran Brilliance. It's a great show. If y'all haven't caught the newest episode 10, it's out. best thing ever. You ain't never heard an episode like this. This is the best stuff ever. We got contests. We're giving away beta keys. We got guests on. You know, we're blowing it up. It's I'm telling y'all, you two know how fun podcasting can be.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's a blast,
it's
man.
The best thing ever.
So the show's been going pretty good, man. You guys been having a good time with it then?
Oh yeah, you know, we got we're 10 episodes in. You know, we don't have as many as you guys, but we're doing bi-weekly, kind of like you guys. We're on the other week though. So when y'all are
man, don't be conflicting with the Converted podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
I see that they were like, let's do it every other week, and I was like, whoa, hold on. You know, we can't do the same week. The Converted does. We got you know. So you watch Dollar and Brilliance, and then the next week you watch the Converted. Then you watch you don't.
Yeah.
It's just an audio. So I guess I should definitely say you listen to Dollar and Brilliance, and then you watch the Converted the next week.
There we go.
So
that's good, man. That's good. So listen, man, give us some backstory, man. Where's Deadgreed? Where are you coming from, man? Like, give us some wild backstory, and then kind of get into the how you got into the guild and all that stuff.
All right. Well, about 10 years ago, I was in I was in a country called Iraq, and you know, that was my picture. And anyway, I was in Iraq, and all the guys, man, they were talking about you know, Warcraft was coming out with MMO. So we did like some research and checked it out. And you know, I drove all the way to Crit, and
wow,
we got into firefights and craziness just to get World of Warcraft. And we came back, installed it on our computers, and we played. And at the time, you know, we ran in 5-man groups. We had a tank, we had a healer, we had 3 DPS. We quested like that. So
wow,
you know, we awesome. Ran together. We leveled up. We raided when we could. You know, of course, your missions take priority, but whatever. And then when I came home from Iraq, I think I got into it way more than I was when I was in Iraq, because you know, you're so concentrated on what you're doing, you know, your job and things. Sure. But when I got home, it just became that tool to keep everybody together. You know, it was I was in Iraq with a really special team of people. There was 25 guys. It was me and 24, so 25, whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. But and when we were there, you know, those are my brothers, and those guys, I still keep in contact with those guys through World of Warcraft, and that's you know, awesome. It's cheaper than calling, or you know, and then people are busy and this and that, so you log into WoW and all your guys are there and you're talking to them, you're on Vent, you know, or Mumble or whatever, and it's the best. It's I mean, I still talk to those guys, and I talk to them through Mumble, through Vent, and through World of Warcraft.
That's sweet, man.
That's awesome, and thank you for your service, man.
Yeah, definitely, man.
No problem, sir. Hey, you know, man, since I was a little kid, I always wanted to be in the Army. You know, I had them little Army figurines, and I knew that one day that was going to be me, and it was, and I did my time, and now I'm home. And so, but anyway, you know, to move the story along here, I guess, I played, and, you know, I came home from Iraq, and all my guys got redeployed while I came home. And so I kind of was in the guild by myself for a long time. So then I jumped servers, this and that, and everybody's jumped servers and they jumped guilds, and you know, you're trying to look for a home, like you were saying earlier. And you know, I was on a raid team and we were doing great. It was a morning raid team, which I really liked. It was called Ugly in the Morning. I was on that, and I came to a raid one day, and my raid leader was like, hey, why do you have a frost elemental? I was like, you know, because I'm a frost mage. And he was like, yeah, well, we need you to be fire. And I was like, well, I'm not. And then he kicked me from raid, and then
oh man.
Wow.
See, man,
because that was, you know, that was my raid team, that was my area, you know. And I was like, really, seriously, dude? Like, just because I don't want to roll fire? I mean, I was face rolling the meter. I was number 1 on the meter. So I don't know what the problem was.
So you were doing the deeps, man. But because somebody that he heard on the internet said that fire was the spec for raiding, he was gonna all of a sudden try to make you go fire.
You know, we were progression, and we had 2 mages, and he wanted the other mage to be frost, and he wanted me to be fire, which was stupid because the other mage wanted to be fire, and I wanted to be frost. It was, you know what? If you're guys, and you're playing a spec, and that's what you want to play, I don't care. There's a raid team out there for you. Find it, get on it, and it's probably in convert to raid.
And if you're not having fun, man, what's the point? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
if you don't like what you're doing, what are you doing? You know, you might as well do something else. So anyway, and I was upset. and I thought, man, how am I going to find another raid team? Because y'all may or not know, sometimes I'm 14 days off, and sometimes I'm 14 days on. So sometimes I'm gone for 2 weeks, or sometimes I'm gone for a week at a time. So I can't raid or play the game sometimes. And so, for me, it's difficult to find a team. So I was kind of upset because I thought, man, I'm not going to find a team. It's so hard. And I always listen to Convert to Raid. Found them through Scott Johnson. Everybody knows Scott, right? And so I found them, and like that week, I think the day after I got kicked out of that guild, Pat came on, and Zug and Coltrane and all them was saying they started a new guild, and man, I knew instantly what I had to do, and I dropped 11 characters from my server over to Convert to Raid.
Wow,
this guy wasn't playing.
Awesome, man.
And
I jumped on it, and I did some plug. I've raided with everybody. I've raided with Nav. I've raided with Bell. I've raided with I've raided with Salad Senate. Who hasn't done that?
You can't be on the show unless at some point you raided with Salad Senate.
Yeah,
exactly.
you gotta come and say, hey, if you're in Convert to Raid and you ain't raided with Salad Senate, what are you doing? Really, you got to get on it. But anyway, I found one day I was in Mumble, and I was kind of looking for a team, and it was kind of slow going because sometimes with your raid schedule, sometimes I'm part time, like Esh y'all's guys last episode was talking about. Sometimes as a part time raider, it's hard to find. You might be good or you might have skill, but that doesn't matter to some people. Sometimes the attendance is more what they're looking for than skill. And I just happened to be, I jumped into Mumble one day, and our main tank, Lonnie, she's also our best fan on Dollar and Brilliance. Awesome person. She's just great. She's Esh's wife. But I jumped into Mumble, and they were talking about baseball, and I said, I wish I could raid with you. And she said, well, come raid with us. And I said, but I got to explain. I work, and then I'm gone. And she said, we don't care.
Right.
Just come and raid. And I came in there, and I was hammering the DPS, and I've been there ever since. And it's
awesome.
I'm telling you, if you don't know raid team Facebook, I don't know what rock you've been hiding under. This is the best raid team in Convert to Raid. It's S, and those guys are Jack and everybody, and the whole team. It's just outstanding. It's good players. We might not. I know we're not pushing mythic content, but really, it's the funnest. It's the funnest thing ever. We're in there. We're smoking bosses and getting.
As long as you're having fun, man.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter if you're. It doesn't matter if you're wiping for 3 hours. If you're having fun, man, with your friends, that's what it's all about.
You know what I'm saying?
Awesome. So you know what? What is it? So there's something here. What is it that you are known most for in the game?
Oh, what I'm super famous for is the reason why I was greedy, because I wasn't always greedy, and there's a story behind it, and I'll tell it in a minute. But
he said I wasn't always greedy.
I blow the auction house up like. I know that there's some people out there like me, but I make the money. I make the cash. Really got the cash.
You're making the cash.
Yeah, I'm making the cash for real. It's on there. And,
now wait, how much cash? I mean, we talking like gold cap cash? I mean, are we talking like serious cash? Or are we talking like middle class cash? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you big balling, shot calling, high rolling?
I looked earlier today because I figured you would ask. I have 139 million right now.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
In gold.
That's
wait.
awesome.
What's the gold cap?
But you put your money in a bank, and then I keep about 200 or 300K on each one of my characters. Just
139 million gold.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
wow.
It's retarded.
Dude, that is. I mean, I thought you were gonna be like, I got 450,000.
Nope,
even
he's
like
not messing around.
Million. Dude, that is serious, bro.
I did make a lot of that like back in the day, and a large chunk of that is on 2 other servers that I don't really play on anymore. On Airy Peak, I got about 90 million on Airy.
How many auction house tunes you got running? How many auction house tunes you run?
Well, I used to have more, but I dropped down to only 2 accounts now.
Okay.
So I only have 11 auction house tunes.
I only have 11 auction house tunes.
Dude,
and then
you
I
need to have like a.
tunes. and then I have other tunes that I play
Right.
all day.
I'm calling it right now. We need to have an official seminar.
Yeah.
Make it a guild event. Put it on the thing towards how to get filthy, dirty, stank rich with Deadgreed. I mean, like,
Look,
holy
I'm gonna tell you
cow,
right now,
dude. That's not even like.
If you are not flipping mats on the traders right now, you're doing it wrong. Let me tell you, because just for example, I logged on and I call it sniping. I logged on and I sniped 10,000 ore, and I got them for 40 silver each ore. And then I waited till the ore trader came up today, and I sold those today for 2 gold and 75 silver each.
Wow.
Cash.
So
and I do that every day, all day.
You have enough gold if you start buying these WoW tokens to play WoW for the rest of your life and never spend another dime. You realize that, right?
I bought 6 tokens so far.
I mean, like, you're dropping money on tokens like people just dropping peanuts, at a restaurant. I mean, this guy.
Yeah,
that's
real. As soon as it came out, I bought 6 tokens. Apparently, I should have waited because now they're down to like whatever 22, I think. But I spent 30 on mine, and it doesn't bother me that I spent more on them because I got 6 months of free time right now. Mm-hmm. And somebody was really happy. I gave somebody 30K, and they're really happy with their purchase, and I was really happy with my purchase. So I think we're good.
Wow,
man.
Dude, man, they're creating gold sinks for you. You realize that, right? Any gold sinks in the game are directly aimed at Deadgreed from Convert to Raid.
Yeah, I'm crushing it.
Wow,
like I said,
awesome, dude.
that is on a lot of different. I have 5 servers that's on, and I only play on Airy Peak now, so I don't actually have that much gold on Airy Peak, but But anyway, way back in the day, I was playing a rogue, and I raided on rogue, and that's what I was. All my rogue, everybody I used to know just knew me about my rogue. Well, when I got into ICC, all our mages dropped, and they wanted me to. My raid team was like, "Hey, can you bring your mage?" Well, I didn't have a name because someone had reported me about my name. Yeah,
what?
My name was an inappropriate name on my mage, and I was mad about it. So for like a year, my mage was just unnamed. It had like some random numbers like 43825. You must rename your character to play.
Wow.
So once my raid team wanted me to play my mage, they were telling me, "Hey, get your mage raid ready." And so I was like, "Oh, all right." Well, I had to pick a name out because I couldn't use the one I had before. And I used to get a ton of hate mail from the auction house. And at the end it'd be like, "You beep 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 greedy beep beep beep."
Yeah.
A lot of people were upset and calling me greedy, dirty names. So I rolled with it. I was like, you know what? If people are gonna call me greedy, I'm just gonna roll with that. It fits my personality. I'm a greedy person, game and real life. But yeah,
dude, I did not even know that's where greed came from, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I got it. Know.
I got it from hate mail.
Hey, man, haters gonna hate. You know what I'm saying? You take that money.
Haters gonna hate, and I'm gonna make my money. And you know what? Greed's my name, and I roll with it. And I've had a ton of fun with that name, way better than what my name used to be.
Yeah,
which is inappropriate.
Well, no, but see, your name now has purpose, man. It has meaning. It has depth. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody asks you, like, what's your name all about? Say, I'm just the richest guy in WoW right now.
That's right.
But it's funny because, like, a lot of my old friends from my old server back on Storm Rage, my old friends would save their mats until I went to work, and then they would sell their mats because I curved the auction house.
Oh man.
They would email me and be like, "Hey, when you going to work, I got a ton of ore I gotta unload. I can't sell that when you're here."
So did you happen to watch? Well, you did. You watched the episode with Kerosene Kid. Kerosene Kid.
Great. And
so,
I love their podcast.
Do you have any tips that he missed that you could give to our guildies?
No, right now, I mean, I kind of for a while I took a long break from making the cash. Just because I just got you work in you work in cycles, but now what I'm doing is the ore, or not the ore, but all the traders.
Okay.
And I run the pet market. I sell a bunch of stuff and get pets and sell them, and everybody can do that. And let me tell you, the big salvage crates, those are great. If you don't have a level 3 in on every one of your level 100 alts, I don't know what you're doing. Because, like for example, 2 days ago, I logged on to my hunter, who's an alt, and he popped 2,400 gold out of his missions, out of his gold missions. And so all my, I have six gold guys on each one of my alts, and they're all out there doing those gold missions. Those are that. I mean, I know that's a generic answer, but really, you can make so much gold out of your garrison.
Gotcha.
And then when you go to auction, you'll have some. The way I make gold is I have gold. So
right, it takes money to make money.
I'll go drop 100K. It's nothing. Bam, and I'll buy it like if somebody posts or at a low price or herbs or enchant mats or whatever at a low price, I'll go in and I'll swoop the whole content. Just whoop, I'll just snuck it up, and then when the ore trader comes into town, I'm posting it and I'm laying it out.
Wow.
Okay.
Right now, that's just how it is.
I'm impressed, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm not faking the funk right now. This is real talk. I'm like, wow, this guy, this is real. You're blowing my mind right now, man. This is real. I thought you were just DPS, man. I thought you were just DPS. Now I'm finding out that you're running the economy.
Just like the Arch House, brother. I'll bring it.
You're running the economy right now.
No, not really. There's a lot of other really good guys. Sushi.
Yeah. Sushi does it. Yeah, Sushi gets in there.
Yeah.
Now, are you blacklisted, man? So people in Airy Peak, like, they don't like you, really. Is that kind of people who want to make money? They know about you. Then you getting hate mail still?
No, not. You know what? Since I come to Airy Peak, it really hasn't been that. But I don't use Greed. Greed sells some things, not much. I use
I have
stuff. A very complex system of alt tunes who sell specific things.
Okay.
One of my alt sells ore, the other one sells herbs, the other one sells enchant mats or enchants, the other one sells gems, and this guy sells pets, and I have all those in the list. And when I get an item on one of my alts, the last thing I do before I log out on my alt is I run to the mailbox and I go, this goes here, this goes there, that goes here, this goes there. And I divide all my stuff, and then I get on my bank tunes and I start posting.
No, man. You don't get rich on accident. You know what I'm saying? You got to put in the work.
Yeah, I didn't wake up. You don't. Well, I don't call myself rich, but you don't wake up rich. It's work. You got to put it in. Like every day. If I don't do it every day, but pretty much every day I'll go farm 6,000 or 7,000 ember silk because it's fast and you can blow it up. You can make bags, and you get the dust. You put it into bags, and $350 gold a bag. Bam! That stuff sells it's like liquid fire. It just goes.
Wow. Well, listen, man. you're gonna be having a making money boot camp. We got to get all you rich people together. You know what I'm saying? And then you could help the whole guild get rich, and then we could just take over the world.
Really, if you guys out there, you're not listening to Your Wow Money. That is a great podcast. They have so many. I've listened to them and was like, why am I not doing that? Hello. They got a lot of great stuff, and there's a lot of places on the internet you can go and check out your to up your cash.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, man. You got any shout outs, man? You got anything you want to lay on us before we let you go tonight?
Oh man, Greed got the shout outs.
I'd be disappointed if you did, man.
First of all, Belle and Nav and Sal, of course, she's in the chat, but she's not on the video right now. But y'all guys, y'all do so much for our community. Really, I really appreciate it. Y'all do the show every other week, and it's awesome to meet. I've seen so many people. I met a lot of people just because of your podcast. Y'all do such a great job. Y'all are outstanding Convert to Raid members. Super nice too. Anytime somebody whispers y'all or says something to y'all in game, you're not like, oh, leave me alone, I'm trying to do a quest. It's y'all are always nice and it's cool. And of course, I gotta give a shout out to my #1 fan, Lonnie. She rocks all our tweets, everything. She blows everything up. She's such a super nice person. She's my main tank. Speaking of that, I gotta give a shout out to Facepool. My co-host, Jack of Skulls, I got to give him a shout out because, man, doing that podcast is so fun, and to be on there with somebody that is as professional and as good as Jack of Skulls is, man, I'm honored. Really, it's I don't know how I got a spot on that, but I did, and of course I got to give a shout out to Miss Bourne, one of my raid team members. She plays a hunter, and she is super helpful. She's helped me get into pet battles, and she's always talking to me about this and that. Hey, come over here, let's do that. And, it's always the fun stuff, and wow, and then of course convert to raid, right? I gotta everybody that's convert to raid, gotta give a shout out to everybody, because it's y'all guys are the reason why I'm still playing. This is the best guild on the planet. If you're not in convert to raid, I really don't understand what you're doing, because I don't get
it. Good stuff, man. I know I hear you on that too, man. If you're out there looking for a home, man, convert to raid. That's where it's at.
That's right. All right, well,
anyway, that's about all I got. Of course, I got to get the plug in at Doll Brilliance.
Definitely check them out over there, guys. If you're a mage,
even if you're not a mage, it's good stuff. It's good content. Definitely if you're a mage, but I got a lot of people that listen don't even play mage, but it's still good stuff. Of course, you want to find me, Deadgreed1812 at Twitter, on Twitter, and just hey, especially the last episode, Dollar and Brilliance. Last episode 10 was especially phenomenal. And I guess one more shout out to Echelon, my raid leader. Wow, y'all had him on.
Oh yeah, great episode.
Man, that poem.
Yeah,
I knew he was gonna do a poem, right? Because he leaked it out. He's gonna do a poem. But man, when he did that. Seen it, Bill. Wow, that is.
Yeah.
That was
awesome.
That was awesome.
Blown away, really. And that's the guys I raid with all the time. And that's that quality. It's that good. But anyway, I know y'all got a show time here, so.
No, man. Dude, it's great to have you on, man. You're one of those guys we've been wanting to have you on for a long time. I can't believe that this much time has passed and we hadn't had you on. So.
I know. I got into work, and I ended up on a 14 and 14, and I ended up being at work every single Monday that y'all were recording. So I ended up just listening to y'all on iTunes or watching you on YouTube when I got home, and I never could get on the show, but unfortunately, the powers that be laid my rig over. I'm unemployed right now, but so hey, if you need a good dairy can, hit me up. I'm the world's greatest dairy can right here, and I'm unemployed. I can start work right now. If you call me, I'll throw this keyboard.
Get
bounce
this dude
out
a job, man. He's making too much money. Get this dude some work so we can stop taking everyone's money in the game.
So if you need a good dairy can on the drilling rig, let me tell you, I'm the world's greatest dairy can. Hit me up at Deadgreed1812 and give me a job, please. Because man, this job hunting thing, it ain't nice.
I hear you, man. Well, listen, man. Thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate it, dude, and we will talk to you soon, okay, man? I'll see you in game. We gotta do something one of these days.
Oh yeah.
Get you on some heroes or something.
Sure.
All right, bro.
All right, bud.
Take it easy, man.
Take it easy, Dad.
Deadgreed.
That was great. That was awesome.
Man. I really cannot believe this much time has passed and we haven't had him on. That's crazy, man. That's good, though. I'm glad he was able to make it tonight.
Yeah. So we actually got some. I'm gonna pull T on, but we actually got some announcements that are going on here. Let me get Turarts in here, and hopefully this is going to do it all right. But yeah, so BlizzCon tickets go on sale this week. Just a reminder to set your alarms and sync up with your traveling companions. BlizzCon 2015 general admission tickets go on sale this week in 2 batches. One on Wednesday, April 15th at 7 p.m. Pacific, and then the second Saturday, April 18th at 10 a.m. Pacific. So.
Yes.
T, what's up?
Hey, not much. How are you guys?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
Not bad.
Good to see you. You did awesome on the show a couple weeks ago, by the way. Yes.
I was nervous. It was fun, though. Echelon, brilliant. Just brilliant.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
You heard Dead was he was upset he missed the show that got deleted. Yeah.
I am not upset. I was a little bit beyond tipsy that night. was an okay show to have go bye-bye. But yeah, that was a good show. But event news, I'm kind of all over the place right now because I'm getting ready to do a week-long training for work, so I don't have a lot prepared too much. If you've been watching the guild calendar, holy goodness, there's been so many events happening. We had a naked gnome run that just happened. We're doing high mall takeovers, so if you're still trying to get those stones either for your main or your alt, those are happening. Black Rock Foundry takeovers for LFR, which are always more fun to do in a group that you know people. Let's see, what else have we had happening? Achievement run still going strong. I will, on the next show, have a giveaway. I know it's Calixandra gave me a bunch of pets to give away, so we're going to do some trivia or some like sign up draw number giveaways for those. So
Cool.
stay tuned for the show to get some cool pets, and some of them are pretty awesome. Like I don't have them, and I'm tempted to be like mine, but I can't.
She's like, we didn't actually have that many to give away.
No, I think there's like 12 or 13, so there's a bunch of them.
Cool.
Yeah, and then my event planner team last time, I was so excited to announce I'm up to 8. Still at 8, still going strong. My ideal number is still 10, though. So if you're interested, still accepting apps, kind of weeding through them, seeing, you know, who would be a good fit and who wouldn't. So definitely check that out on the forums. Otherwise, the Pet Battle Bootcamp is still in the works. And then finally, I've had a couple of questions about this. I had mentioned a class project that I wanted to do. But unfortunately, we just didn't have enough diverse classes sign up. Like I had a lot of prop pallies, some blood DKs, some rogues and shamans, but not enough to really give the project the full attention it needed. So we're kind of tabling that right now. But anyone that signed up that wants to do something with their class, whether it's a boot camp type thing, round table, let me know. I will work with you. We'll get the resources, get whatever you want planned, and make it happen. But yeah, I think that's it for event news right now, unless I'm missing something, which I don't think I am. I think that's pretty much all caught up. A lot of things happening. The new team's doing great. They're playing a lot of stuff. You know, Cuddles is doing a lot. He's doing an LFR tonight for High Mall. Z just did the Naked Gnome run, so they're getting out there. They're getting known and, you know, getting events for the guild. Pretty exciting stuff.
Good stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think that's everything. That's all events. Not too much tonight, but get done with this train, and then next week I plan on just focusing on figuring out what to do for this giveaway and what event things we have coming up.
Good deal.
So yeah.
All right, team.
Keep it short and sweet.
Good.
Awesome.
Short and sweet.
Thank
good.
you.
That's all right. That's all right. Not every week is going to be a ton of stuff, but that's awesome. It's awesome.
So yeah, Sad Sal's not here, but you two are doing awesome. So keep it up.
Okay, we're just trying to hold it down,
Yeah,
man.
we're trying to, exactly.
Just trying to do our thing, you know, just trying to maintain, you know. Because, you know, everyone knows that Sal's kind of the one that's kind of running everything, and Av and I are just here, you know, just trying to do our thing.
We're the puppets. We're reading up.
I imagine, like, the kid leashes that parents have sometimes. She just kind of has those on you guys, and is Pony like, no, come on, get back on track, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see most of the time, at least Nav's on my side, right? So then Nav and I can kind of double time a little bit, but, yeah.
All
right, T.
Well, you guys have fun, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right,
take care.
Appreciate it.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
All right, so
All right, then we got Kanati tonight.
we got Kanate. Let's get Nate in here. Oh, I know. Okay, I see what we got to do with Skype.
What's happening?
It's doing something funny with if I add somebody during the call and I don't click on you, you drop down a level, so then you go into the different windows. Yeah, so Nate.
Yo, Nate's looking kind of
guys?
serious tonight, baby. How you feeling tonight, man?
I'm good, guys. Hang on one second. Let me turn the stream off. It's confusing.
You still
There we
rating?
go. Yeah.
Awesome.
Dude, it's good to see you,
How's
man.
it going?
It's going good, man. It's going really good. How you doing?
Not too bad. Can't complain.
Yo,
All right, bud.
lay it on a stick tonight, man. I want to hear some good stuff tonight. I haven't seen you
I
for a
do
while,
too.
so I'm ready.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Let me get a refresh in. And let's start with the raid report. Go to the new busted team. They are now 7 of 10 in Heroic Blackrock Foundry. Still looking for a few DPS to round out their roster, so go check them out over on the forums. We've got Banana Republic hitting 6 of 10 Heroic and 8 of 10 normal. They're working on Heroic Thogar next. Just kidding. They got Thogar. They're
nice.
literally 2 posts in a row. Good job, guys.
Nice.
We've got Warfront downing a getting 8 of 10, getting maidens down for the first time, going to Blast Furnace. And we've got Tainted Core, got Mythic Hans and Franz, Mythic Gruul, and Mythic Flamebender.
Wow. Nice.
So those guys are doing work. They're 5 of 10 Mythic right now.
Wow.
So
That's pretty impressive.
congrats to our friends in Tainted Core. And last but not least, we have Threat Level Midnight, now 10 of 10 normal and 8 of 10 heroic.
Oh, congrats. Good deal.
And they are looking for a healer and a few ranged DPS to round out their roster heading into the end of BRF and Mythics.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all we have for the raid report, guys. So make sure you get your stuff in every week so we can talk about it right here.
And since you mentioned that team busted, I was supposed to pimp them out like a month and a half ago. Because, they look at people, and I failed, man. I dropped the ball hard on that. So I got their promo right here, man. They're looking for some more people, exceptional DPS to fill out their ranks and become part of their team. And they've done a lot of stuff since they've written this. But you look for Blinky, #1718, or in game for more info. She was on me like about 2 months ago to do that, and she sent it to me, and I dropped the ball on one, and that was gone for like a month. So even if they're full right now, I need to clear my conscience. So I just put it out there. And I feel better now that I pimped it out. So there it is.
Look, you fulfilled your obligation. You didn't give them a time frame.
I did not give them a time frame. I did not say it would happen even this year. But no, there it is. Yeah, Blinky, she's awesome, man. She's a good person, and they're looking for more people, DPS and stuff. So hit her up.
Yeah, she's cool. She tried out with us once or twice.
Yeah, she's a good player.
Yeah. So that's it for the raid report. As far as raid liaison stuff. I finally got some of my back-end work done, so I will be doing a proper team audit for the first time in a way too long period of time this week. So if you've been hounding me about promotions and whatnot, I'm sorry, but I will get to it this week. I have also hired some new raid liaisons, and I'll just go ahead and announce them now. So I want to welcome Ashanka and Sharku and Mazer to the raid liaison team.
Oh, awesome. So congratulations.
you guys will be hearing from them probably fairly soon. I still have to get them on the ground and running. I'm a little behind. I've just switched to working graveyards this week, so my schedule's all fluey.
Okay.
Oh, that sucks, man.
So,
sorry about that.
Yeah, it's all good.
Hey, you gotta make that money.
Are we going to see you tomorrow?
Trust me, I'm much happier. Yeah, actually, no, I don't think you will see me this week. I think I had to take care of some stuff
okay.
And try to keep getting acclimated.
All right, man.
Good stuff.
So, yeah, that's all I got for this week, guys.
All right, bud.
All right, man. Good seeing you, man.
All right, good seeing you guys, and take care. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
You got it,
good,
man.
bro. Take
See
it
ya.
easy.
Bye.
All right. So yeah, we started out with announcements. I know we're kind of running a little bit over at this point, but let's do some other announcements we have here. Remember the WoW Iron Man Challenge? That was when a bunch of folks leveled to 90 with a bunch of rules. Stuff like nothing other than white gear, can't choose a spec, no talents or glyphs. That community is hoping to be revamped with wowchallenges.com. They've got 2 big challenges for folks to check out called the Pacifist and the Grinder. If you're interested in doing something new, check out the website. You can even go to wowironman.com. It'll get you there. Also, during the show, we got people in the chat room were letting us know this, that, and the other. 6.2 PTR patch notes are out there. Go check it out. They've got naval missions. They've got the new raid zone listed, Hellfire Citadel. So guys, definitely go check that out on the WoW website when you get a chance. Other than that, next week, guys, I'm sorry, in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yep.
In 2 weeks, we'll be doing some Heroes of the Storm beta key giveaways. We're going to do it on the show, but we're running a little bit late. We're going to jump into a couple quick chat room shout outs. Let's get those in. Bell, if you got any shout outs you want to, give, let us know, and we'll start. Let me start doing the chat rooms let's read these out. The forum chat room shout outs. We've got a shout out to Echelon and Lonnie of Team Facepole for making the raid nights fun again from Crush. From Tully, just wanted to say I'm Swedish and that saying I'm Norwegian is like calling an American calling an American a Canadian. With other words, I do not wish to be associated with Norwegians. The only reason I use the word is when I tell a Norwegian joke. All right, Tully. All right, fair enough.
We fixed it, man. That is my faux pas.
That was awesome. I wasn't expecting that in the chat notes.
No. And you know what? I'm glad he corrected us, man, because it's got to be right. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be right. And we fixed that, man. And Tully's the nicest guy, man. He's a really, really sweet guy. He's just a cool dude, man. Guy flies over from Sweden to hang out. So you gotta give him some respect.
We also have one from Froggy Chaos. Shout out to Sal for mispronouncing Laminated and his fuzzy wife. A fuzzy wife? What is that? Fuzzy? I'm doing it now. Like I'm mispronouncing it. Anyway, which will give Banana Republic an endless source of laughs. So
we got a shout out in the chat room from Deadgreed. Shout out to the best raid team ever, Face Pull. Deadgreed loves some face pull, man. It's a good team.
Yeah, he does.
Good people, you know. And as far as my personal shout outs, man, I got a shout out for everybody who showed up for the get together, man, in LA. You know, Mega, Dev, Little Nug, Thule from Sweden, and Ashanka and Karm, and the other guy that was friends with Ashanka that I don't know his name, but he was a cool dude as well. He sat right next to me. But we had a good time, man. So I'm shouting out to those peeps, man, for hanging out. It was a good time.
Awesome. And my shout out, I always do a shout out to my raid team. We really need a shout out right now. We're struggling with attendance and stuff like that, and I hope it turns around for our Bows and Hosen team this week, guys. So things get a little tough. I keep saying Gary, but it's Blackhand. Blackhand's no joke. He's still a tough fight, and we're having fun down in him. But we'll get some mythic stuff in there, guys. Don't worry, we got this. And that's it. I think we have for the shout outs.
Jack of Skulls says a shout out to Bell for actually being on the show again.
Oh, that's right. Welcome back, Bell.
Yeah, but hey, listen, I'm back. I feel good, man. It was fun. I had a good time tonight. A month is way too long. That should happen again. No.
Well, you know what? If you're listening to us on iTunes or Stitcher, give us a thumbs up, write us a review, and we'll give you a shout out. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the thumbs up, leave us a comment, and subscribe if you'd like to join us live. Look us up on Twitch TV /Converted Podcast. And you know what, Bell? Who do we have lined up in 2 weeks to talk pet battles?
Next week we've got Rulushk.
Rulushk. We're just gonna say Rue.
Yeah, she's coming in 2 weeks. We're excited to have her on. She's always in the chat room, always fired up, super, super nice. So excited to have her on in 2 weeks. I'm looking forward to that.
And we're gonna have a new layout, guys.
No, new layout's good, man. Nav's always working on stuff. Also, Nav worked on the website. He kind of fixed our website.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, the website's
check that out.
Yeah, so I still have over 6,000 spam messages to delete out there. I don't know if you see it,
from like different companies and stuff. But thanks for doing that, by the way. But check out the website too, convertedpodcast.com.
Pardon me. I'm sorry. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you in 2 weeks again.
Yeah, and Sal will join us. Maybe we'll have the three of us on an episode.
Yeah, finally, after a month. All right, guys. Take care.
Guys, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Thanks for coming out.
You can follow us on Twitter @converted_CTR.
And be sure to follow us on our YouTube channel, Converted Podcast.
Also, follow us on our Twitch channel, Converted Podcast, and join us live every other Monday at 7 p.m. server.
You can follow me @Summer_Sal, Navox @NavoxCTR, and Belshnickle @BelshnickleCTR.
This podcast is a part of the Signals Media All-Star Network. For more information on this and other fine shows, go to signalsmedia.com. It's okay to stick our stuff in your ears. Really?